It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello, welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. I am your host, Noelle Winters H, the Italian rattlesnake. And joined with me today is my guest co-host. Who is it?
Tracey Carnazzo. I'm a comedian. You were the Italian rattlesnake. You weren't even the Sicilian serpent. I loved it. I absolutely loved that.
Yeah, sometimes you have to, change your snake.
It up. I like when you change your snake. I like when you wash your snake. I love it all. I am back in business. I bet you guys were like, oh my God, Tracey has passed on, because this is the third week in a row that she's not here. But don't worry, I'm here. I haven't listened to your episodes with Shannon yet, but I did watch all of the episodes and catch up.
That's fun, though. I can't believe you watched them. Good for you.
I can't believe I watched them either.
Yeah, but you didn't have to take notes. So
it's
that's
such a
why.
different experience. I'm like, oh, I understand why people watch this show.
Oh, yeah. Taking notes changes everything about watching it.
Everything. So I was watching Love After Lockup, obviously my favorite show. And I talk about that show. So Big J Okerson, comedian Big J Okerson is my Love After Lockup buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And we were both in Los Angeles, California together, where we live.
Oh, he lives there too now?
Yeah, we moved together. And he was like, I was like, are you watching? He's like, am I watching? He's like, what a stupid question. Because we haven't texted in the group in a little while.
Oh.
And it's so funny how he's like very on point. He's very on point. I was 2 episodes behind, but I don't know anyone's name unless I take notes.
Really?
Yeah, it's like very hard for me to remember everyone's name on Love After Lockup, because it's like there's such a changing cast.
And is there there's a lot of people, right?
There's a ton of people.
Yeah.
It's Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup. It's so many things.
I haven't watched it in so long, but I'll tell you, that really brought the We channel.
It did. We're back
to
baby.
Its place.
Well, guys, check out patreon.com/trash talk podcast for me and Noelle's conversations, because you love it. You just love it.
You love our casual trauma.
Yeah. Just a little cash trauma. Check it out. Patreon.com/trash talk podcast. It's right down there in your show notes. And yeah, that's it. So this is 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, episode 216. We're here to cover The Other Way, season 4, episode 8. Wow.
When you were gone and I recorded with Shannon, thank God she wrote that down, because I still never wrote the episode number down.
Good. Perfect.
Yeah. She knew it.
Shannon's the best. Shannon is actually, I don't know if I'm replacing Shannon this week because Shannon's in Jamaica.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or I don't know. Or if I'm just back. I'm not sure. Because I got fired.
I guess you'll see how you feel.
I heard I got fired. I listened to
I've heard that rumor a few times too.
Interesting. All right. Well, let's jump in the pool, ladies and gents. With Nicole and Mahmoud, the stars of the show. We were just talking about this.
They show the most of them.
Noelle,
right?
They're wacky.
I mean, there's something wrong with both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them. So at first it was like, oh, he's just like a nice, naive boy. And it's like, no, both of them.
Yeah. He's they're both out to lunch.
She is okay, so this is what I will say.
Yeah.
I've been watching more and more. I've been watching 8 episodes now of her. And I'm trying to get to know her. Right?
Okay.
On a 90 Day Fiance The Other Way level.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she saw something terrible happen.
According to you, a lot of people look like that. No,
Noelle. She looks like maybe she watched her whole family get their fingernails removed with a tweezer.
Right. Like she just watched lambs get slaughtered. Right.
Yes. I mean, do you not agree with me?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, yes, there's something broken in her.
There's something very, I always say something bad happened. No. It looks like very recently she saw something horrific.
Yeah, something bad is going on. I mean, a normal person wouldn't be in the situation. I mean, not that there's something wrong with dating overseas. She wouldn't, why is she acting like this?
Because she's not okay.
Yeah.
Something very, very, very terrible happened. And I don't know what it is, but she witnessed it. Maybe she was in the Vietnam War.
Right. Maybe she watched her friend get trafficked or something.
I mean, maybe she was on Epstein's Island.
Oh, okay. Yes, that is what
Like
happens.
something
Yeah.
happened to her. I'm not really sure.
That is what
Like
happens.
something
Yeah.
happened to her. I'm not really sure.
Okay.
So we cut. They make this very weird, and because now I'm like, did I not watch this episode
Right. Why are
correctly?
they in the street arguing?
So she's running away, and then they're like 5 hours earlier.
What is the point of this?
5 hours earlier. Okay, so
Mhm.
she was eating breakfast in the pink room.
At her vanity. You can't eat breakfast inside?
There's probably too many people. It's probably too much traffic in the kitchen.
There's a lot of traffic, but you only eat in your bedroom? That pink bedroom, that Pepto-Bismol bedroom?
Okay, but I don't know if they even have a table because a lot of times they like just sit on the floor or like on those benches around the living room.
Okay, agreed. But you see in the background a lot of time, it's just the mom sitting on the couch.
I know, but I really wish that there was some kind of renovation budget for this apartment.
It's not going to happen.
Not a crazy renovation budget. I'm talking about a little bit of a facelift, maybe a little bit of Benjamin Moore ultra white paint on the door jambs.
I just feel that way about the hallway. If they could just even just redo the hallway, I'd feel better.
Not even redo it, just spruce it up with a little,
sand.
super white.
Yeah, super white. I like that.
Yeah. Just please, guys.
So you're not terrified every time you're in the hallway.
Right. Maybe
Yeah.
even change the hot pink room because maybe that's a little harsh.
You think? I could never sleep in there. I would have nightmares.
I
You
think
could
she
sleep in there. You like
Noelle.
hot pink.
I think she does have nightmares while she's awake.
She has wake mirrors.
Her life is a wake
Oh,
mirror.
her life is a wake mirror. Oh man. And she is mad fucking far from home. She is not just around the corner. She is so
No.
far.
Yeah. Well, home is now this place. That is
Right.
home.
But like if she wanted to go back to her family in Idaho, it would take like 2 days to get there. She can't just be like willy-nilly.
I mean, willy-nilly, go home.
William Nilliam, go home.
Go home. So they want to stop talking about their problems. You know what? Good idea.
This is all they talk about is their problems.
I know. So
Mhm.
he's going to teach her how to pray.
Right.
Okay. So you're going to clean yourself before you pray, but you can't clean the bathroom.
No.
Clean the bathroom before you pray.
They can't.
You're just putting. Did you see how he put the water up his nose?
Oh, I saw it.
I'm like,
He
you're gonna get a
snot rocketed this.
brain-eating amoeba.
Yeah, he neti potted, but like with bacteria.
Yeah, this is not great.
He's gonna get beaver fever.
Wow. He's gonna get cat scratch fever. So
he's
he
gonna
puts,
get hoof and mouth.
oh my god, Noelle. He puts her in a hijab, and
Mhm.
she is in awe that he is praying.
Okay, she is like turned on. She is in heat.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
And she's like, oh my God, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe he's praying. And it's like, he does this twice a day.
Right. If you want to just watch, go ahead.
You were there. So
Mhm.
anyway, they talk about swimming.
Right. And she's very aquatic, apparently.
Super aquatic. She needs to always be in or around water.
Yes.
And
I know someone else like that.
I am also aquatic. And Nicole, bikini, no bikini. Only she can't swim without her burkini.
Okay, but why poke the bear? You know that's just gonna piss him off.
Well, he makes her wear a full body suit. And then she says, now this is where I get very confused.
Okay.
She goes, do you wear something underneath it?
Right.
And he goes, I don't know. I don't know. And she's like, wait, I don't know if you wear something underneath it.
Right.
So now are we missing something?
I don't know if he thought she was kidding. Like, oh, am I naked under here?
Right. But like you are, right?
Or do you wear underwear? I don't
Right.
know.
She was asking a genuine question.
Right, but it's
Or
almost
it
like
seemed,
ask his mom.
Right. But just tell me.
Yeah, I don't know why he got so mad. He had to smoke a cigarette about it. That's how bad he got.
He did. So, all right. So now this is where you really see her, how she looks like she just saw her entire family get skinned
Okay.
and scalped. So now she's going to go swimming. And
Right.
she said that she did not know what modest dressing was until she saw the swimsuit. Google it.
But also, she dresses pretty modestly in general.
She does, but like you're not supposed to wear pants and you need to cover your hair.
Yeah, but she can't.
Okay, but the thing is, it's not like an opinion.
Okay, so Nicole, right?
Mhm.
Danielle, and not really Debbie, Jen. Everyone has a problem, like thinking that the culture is an opinion.
It's not.
It very much bothers me. I feel like Kim was like that with Usman, like
Yeah.
Rebecca was like that with Zayed. Like everyone is like that on the show. It is not an opinion. This is a fact. This is just a way of life there. Stop.
Right. Like, so you can't say like, well, I actually don't believe in wearing a hijab.
Right. He's not being spiteful by asking you to wear. He's not trying to punish you.
Right. This is what you wear.
Right.
Okay, fine. So now she also so she puts this swimsuit on and she goes, I'm not wearing a hijab.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing something here?
No, that's the way she pronounced it. Everybody on Reddit was like flipping out about it.
That's weird, right?
Yeah. It's like, if you're going to refuse to wear something, get the word right.
Yeah. So she's like, yeah, you like my hoodie swimsuit? Actually, I got to tell you, Nicole, I kind of do.
That's my dream.
You look like you're going to luge.
What is luge? Oh, in the Olympics.
Yeah.
She does look like a luger.
She looked like a bobsledder. I loved it.
That is my dream swimsuit. You know the way I feel about swimsuits.
Well, I wouldn't mind it. Also, it's like a surfing suit. It's like a rash guard.
Right. Like you're wakeboarding.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of the things. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
And she's like, look at this. And he's like, well, at least you won't get sunburned. And it's like, no, people really do wear rash guards so they don't get sunburned. Just saying. So she wants him to compromise. And she's like, you're not compromising. So the thing about that's like saying like, all right, you're going to be a super religious Jew, but you're going to eat bacon. Right. It's like, okay, but that's not.
That's like, listen, you are a super Catholic, right? You're a very, very Catholic. You're a Roman Catholic. Jesus doesn't exist though.
Right.
Right. It's like,
you don't.
What?
Exactly. It's not, it doesn't make a ton of sense.
Yes.
And you can, right, exactly. But it's like, I don't know. You can make up your own rules.
Right.
So I'm Catholic and there's no Jesus.
Right.
That might be a different religion.
Right. But then also, I don't know, don't convert.
She didn't though. That's the thing. Don't say you converted. You didn't convert because you're not doing the stuff.
You don't even know how to pray.
You don't.
Right.
You can't wear the hijab.
Right. I'm laughing at her pronunciation. Yes.
It's so nuts. So
I just hate that she says he won't compromise. Like, oh, you know what? Today, you don't have to cover your hair today. You just don't have to.
Yeah. It's just, it's so hot.
Right.
What do they love about each other?
I don't know. They're trying to drown each other.
But what do they love? I don't understand this connection. There's no connection.
That's the thing. There's no connection. And I
saw a better connection between Danielle and Mohammed.
I think that they're toxic. That's what it is. Like, she really gets under Mahmoud's skin. But I feel bad. I feel like he's like having a nervous breakdown a little bit.
I don't feel bad for him at all. So
no, I mean, listen, I don't feel bad for either of them, but I'm saying it's definitely toxic. And a toxic relationship keeps people interested.
Yes. Well, I like how she won't let him take his shirt off.
Right. Because it's like, you should try wearing this.
Okay.
But he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to.
That's it. He doesn't have to.
You should carry the baby next time.
Right. Like, what is the problem? You should get your period.
Yeah.
Next month, you get it.
You cut yourself until you bleed.
Right. I don't understand. I can't side with her.
No, I can't side with either of them.
No, me neither.
In the distance, they show like an Arab couple just judging.
Yeah. Cause they're like, what is wrong with these people?
Mm-hmm. So, he was acting funny, she said.
Right. So she's like, what's wrong?
And then he said, like, you care anyway. And then it's like a whole fight. It's like nothing happened.
She said, and he answered passive aggressively, who cares?
He does, though. He does.
He does. And I do believe it when she says, like, he waits for the cameras not to be there. And then he, like, busts her chops or whatever.
He absolutely does. He's grabbing her arm a lot.
I know. He grabs her arm hard
and a lot. And it's like, ooh.
Yeah, I don't like it.
She's like pushing him away. And he said that he doesn't know what he did and she won't say. And it's like, okay, so you're both the worst. Perfect.
I do believe that he doesn't know what he said wrong.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't know and she won't tell him.
Of course, because like
Okay.
he should know.
And he said that an Egyptian wife wouldn't do that. And he said that he wants to go home. He's going to leave in the Uber in 5 minutes. And if she doesn't get in the car, they're going to get divorced.
I also think obviously his pride was hurt because she's pushing him, yelling at him.
Don't grab my arm.
Also, yeah, but I got to tell you, fight at home. I would not
Well,
want to be running the streets.
I will
there.
say that's kind of what he was saying. Because she's
Yep.
like, I'm leaving. He's like, okay, cool. Leave when we get home.
Yes.
Let's go home where you're
Yes.
safe. And then you can run away.
I do agree with that though. Like it's
Mhm.
not safe for her to be running
Yes.
around there. Yeah, I mean there's an armed guard at the gates there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he texts her that he hopes she finds someone nice, and then the Uber drives away. So I guess they have to get divorced now, right?
All right,
According to-
do it. You know what? You'll be
according to
very
the
happy.
scripture. That's what he said.
Kris and
Noelle.
Jeymi.
Noelle,
Mhm.
things are hard sometimes.
A lot of times.
They are. And this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing.
So many people on the show could use better help, honestly.
They could. And therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness and understanding, because sometimes we don't know what we want or why we react the way we do until we talk things through. Look at Nicole and Mahmoud. They're not communicating properly.
They're not communicating properly. It's like they just need to talk to someone.
BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist who can take you on that journey of self-discovery from wherever you are.
You don't have to wait in a waiting room. The best part.
You don't. It's helpful for learning positive coping skills and how to set boundaries. And it empowers you to be the best version of yourself. And it isn't just for those who've experienced major trauma. Therapy is for everyone.
I think everyone can benefit from therapy.
Yeah, for
Sorry, I
sure
don't want
they
to
could.
interject, but I really
No.
believe that. Mhm.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/fiance today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fiance.
Do it.
Speaking of communication, let's talk about Jeymi and Kris.
Speaking of fiance.
All right. So she gives her the cheese bread donut. Yum.
Okay, but you know what? Kris is suddenly all better the next day.
She's so much better. She went from maybe having to be put down.
She went from, dare I say, withdrawing to not withdrawing.
Noelle, don't say that. Don't dare.
Okay. Yes, that fried cheese, I want to know about it.
Okay, so I think it might be like those Brazilian bread bites.
Yeah. See,
That's what
those
I'm-
I didn't love those
No, I didn't like them
particularly.
either.
Yeah.
But I do want to
This
try
looked
this.
like it had like a cinnamon maybe on the
Oh,
outside.
delicious. Also, the puppy wants some.
Do you die over this dog?
That dog is so cute.
Oh God, what's it? Zoe? So cute.
So Kris just feels better.
She thanks her for taking care of her.
She just feels all the way better.
She's better. She could get in a car now. She can get on a plane
She do all the
now.
stuff. Yeah, she could go hiking. So they're gonna go glam camping, aka glamping.
Oh God, shut up.
Okay, so Jeymi's like, so Kris, what's going on with court? Because you said you were gonna leave and go to America for the
Right.
motorcycle trial,
The rare motorcycle.
the
Uh-huh.
rare motorcycle trial. And
Mhm.
she's like, oh, hold on, let me see what my daughter said.
Let me see what Star said.
Yeah, quote, they're gonna try to do court without you at the moment. That's not how this works.
No, court. They're not.
You didn't
Give
have
me
to
a
go.
break.
You didn't have to do court, Kris.
No, you were thinking maybe I made a mistake by coming here, so I'm going to use that.
Sure. So it's
Mhm.
their anniversary. So she puts on her neck brace. She throws on her red long sleeve shirt and throws on a short sleeve lace kimono over it, and they go glamping.
She can't even just one time put on concealer.
Oh wow.
She's okay with looking like shit all the time too.
Oh wow, that's not nice, but yes.
No. Listen, what I'm saying is she looks like she rolled out of bed all
Yeah,
the
she
time.
doesn't. She doesn't
She
shower.
doesn't try. She doesn't shower. You just
Yeah.
this is your second day, third day there.
Yeah, she still hasn't showered. She's
Yeah.
not used to it.
Uh
yet.
huh.
So Kris is now walking the dog and everything.
She's fine.
So they're basically sleeping on someone's deck.
Okay, so I was going to ask you about this. Also, Jeymi said they were going to sleep under the stars,
Mhm. They're sleeping in a tent.
but there's like
on
a couple
someone's
of
deck.
holes, right?
Yeah,
Also,
I don't
did
know.
you see that when they were walking with the dog? There's that big husky in the background. I swear
Uh-huh.
it was like looked like a wolf.
It was a wolf.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to propose in the tent. And so she sets up some rose petals and she says, marry me. And then she goes, can you read English?
Okay, but also you're getting married in like 2 days.
Right. But also then write it in Espanol.
Right. She doesn't know how.
There's no way to know. You
No,
can't
there
find out
is no
either.
way to know. You can't ask anybody. You're not in a country where they speak Spanish.
So she gets down on one knee.
Right.
And oh my God, Jeymi says yes.
I never thought she would.
I didn't even know if they were going to get married.
No, I didn't think so. They've never even talked about it.
They had no plans to do that.
Kris came there with Jeymi's wedding dress. So why are you proposing?
She's proposing because she never did it in person.
I like that ring, but not as a proposing
Right.
ring.
Yes. So they have dinner. They have some wine and pills.
Nobody eats this. Nobody eats this food anyway.
Noelle, this is the equivalent of like every single thing that we've seen. 90 Day Fiance, there's a formula.
Yes.
And you have to eat something gross from your country and make it like this is what you eat every day.
Right, because Jeymi didn't even touch the food.
Jeymi's not downing blood sausages on a Thursday night, I'll tell you.
Yeah, give me a break. I would be great if Kris was. Kris was like, this is great. Can I have seconds?
She's like, this is the best blood sausage
Yeah.
ever. She's like, maybe it will help me grow my eyebrows back.
Yeah, that's what she needs.
She needs a little iron. So there's no family coming to the wedding. Maybe Star will come. Who's coming to the wedding?
Okay, I didn't realize that Jeymi has never come out to her family. I thought she like did, but waited until later.
Okay, well,
in
I
life.
have
didn't
very
realize she
bad
never
news for
did.
you, Jeymi.
Yeah.
You're on the television.
Right.
So
I think they're gonna know.
they're gonna find out.
She thinks that her family might know because of Facebook anyway.
Okay, so then just tell them that they can
You
come
can just
to the
tell
wedding.
them.
Right, but also when you get married, what's gonna happen? You're not estranged from your family.
Right. So and what are they gonna tell you not to? Give me a break.
Right. And then you're gonna say, I'm gonna do it anyway. And then you're gonna say, watch the television show.
Right. Because Kris struggled with telling her family, and then her mom
Sure.
is totally fine with it.
Right. So she said that her mom is homophobic and Kris wants her to tell them, but she totally understands why she isn't.
Yeah. Okay.
That was pretty cool.
Not much drama. Yeah.
Not really. Moving on to Danielle and Johan.
I hate watching her.
She is so unlikable.
That's the problem. She has no redeeming qualities here.
No, she doesn't. And you know what? Listen, maybe we would like her in real life.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what I see on the television.
Right. From what I'm seeing, they're not painting her in a great light.
They're not. So she's like, I have ADD and I'm packing. So I can't really pack very well because I'm ADD packing.
Okay.
So
I
now,
hate this.
Can I just throw something out there?
Uh-huh.
All right. So she said that they're going to live there for a year, right?
Uh-huh.
And then come back to America.
Right. So she says.
Did you need all of that stuff there for 1 year?
Well, she doesn't plan on coming back to America.
Okay. But she's gonna, because if she doesn't, they're going to get divorced.
Right. Well, she doesn't think so, though. She thinks she
but-
has full control of him.
So what I would have done
Uh-huh.
if I was lying to my Dominican husband,
Okay.
I would have gotten a storage space.
Right.
Or been like, Mom, can I put this in your
Me
basement?
too. Uh-huh.
And I would have had boxes there because I really don't need 17 suitcases worth of stuff to go to the Dominican Republic, because then when we get divorced, I have to move it back.
Okay, but also though, I will say, out of everyone, she's the only one that seems like she's actually moving to another country. Nobody ever
Sure.
brings this much stuff.
No one brings anything. They bring
Yeah,
like an
a
overnight bag.
carry-on. Yeah.
So she shipped some boxes and she
Right.
moved into a hotel the night before,
Right.
and she took 11 suitcases.
Okay, that's a lot.
She's really upset because she's leaving 19 years of teaching high school behind.
You're choosing to.
All right. Well, he found an apartment while she was gone and he's not sure it will fit her standards. So can you translate that for me?
She's gonna hate it. She's gonna flip out. It's terrible. It's a shack, and
It's
she's
a
gonna
mud hut.
Yeah, she's gonna lose her mind. There's no door.
There's no ceiling.
There's no shower.
There's no kitchen.
Right. There's just an outhouse.
There's no
that's
heat.
shared by the village.
There's no
That's
heat
what I
and no
mean.
air conditioning.
No heat. Oh God, could you imagine no air conditioning? And that's like a thing. Most countries don't have air conditioning. I feel like,
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of countries do, but a lot of countries don't.
No, I'm saying like it's not
Yeah.
as common as it is
Right.
here. Yes.
So he brings some
Mhm.
flowers to pick her up. And I'm like, oh, this is bad.
Mm-hmm.
This is bad news because you actually went out and you brought her flowers because you know she hates the apartment.
Yes. And he picks her up.
Oh, they're so happy again.
Oh,
There's so
they're
many
in love.
too
Seems
many
great.
suitcases. So when she comes,
Mm-hmm.
he rents his friend's car.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And she didn't tell him that she had 10 suitcases. What happened to the 11 suitcases? One of them fell off the plane?
Uh-huh. That's what my grandmother used to tell me. Everything fell off the truck, fell off the plane. You see this fur coat I got you? It fell off the plane.
Right. That's amazing. All these cigarettes. So she didn't tell him that she had 10 suitcases, but she expected him to know that.
Right. She's mad because he came in a car.
Okay. But you know what car he rents every time.
Right. You can't tell him don't rent that one.
She can't because that's not a real thing.
Right.
Like he's not going to, like, if you came to me to rent my car, right?
Uh-huh.
I don't have a variety.
Right.
You get my car or not my car.
Right.
That's how you could rent a car.
He's not going
me.
to Enterprise. Right.
He's not doing what I did and being like, no, I don't like this one. It smells funny. No, this one smells funny. I don't like the seat. This one smells funny. Thank you.
I'm so glad that I don't work at any of these places.
I went through 15 cars in Los Angeles, California.
You think I'm shocked?
They smelled so bad.
What'd they smell like? Cigarettes?
Okay, so what they do is they just like spray really bad air freshener in the cars instead of cleaning them.
Ew.
So all these cars, there's like a high turnover rate at the airport. So all they do is just like spray a very, very strong, like astringent smell in them.
Ew.
Yeah, and it's like no one's cleaned this car. There's like stains all over. They're filthy cars.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Anyway, so he should have gone there though. He could have gotten a van,
an SUV, if you will.
Yes. So they fight over who's going to drive. She said that she has more experience driving, and she's a better driver.
And it's her stuff.
It's her stuff. So she wants to drive. He won't let her drive. And she said that basically men are not as good or smart, and that he has a lot of gender norms instilled in him from his country, and yada, yada, yada. He drives anyway.
Right. But it's like, again, this is his culture. This is the way he was raised. That's fine if you don't agree, and you could try to talk to him, but like, you should know what you're getting into.
Do you ever wonder if these couples have any kind of discussions before they get?
Yeah, of course I do. And they don't.
Okay. I don't know. You and I,
yeah,
we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
We talk all the time about everything.
Yeah.
If you were going to come pick me up and I had 10 suitcases, I would be like, Noelle, I have so many suitcases. I'm going to rent a van, I guess, for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't let you show up to the airport and then you're like, I don't know. Also, he just had stuff to rig up the suitcases in the car.
Right.
He just had twine.
Nobody communicates. It's so weird to me. But yeah, I do feel like there are some couples. Like if you think back, I think about like Libby and Andre.
Mm-hmm.
She totally accepts him for his culture.
Yeah, she does.
Right, which I appreciate. And just like, what was that girl, Avery?
Oh yes, Avery and the dentist guy.
He's a dentist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Omar.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She totally accepted his culture. She converted, and she never like just questioned and called it stupid and this, that. Like, what are you doing?
Sure.
I find it so insulting. It really bothers me.
It is, because it's like, you don't have to date this person.
Well, that's the thing. You don't have to. And
you chose
not that the person has to be from America, but like, how about don't date someone from a culture that you don't want to be a part of?
Sure.
Yeah.
That is a great rule of thumb, Noelle.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you so much.
Good thumb ruler. Let's talk about Gabe and Isabel.
Okay. I love them.
All right. So they're sleeping at, okay. This is one of the couples that I'm like, oh, they love each other.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like root hard for them.
All right. Well, they're sleeping at her parents' house and they're going to tell her parents right away. And he's going to go to sleep in his leather jacket.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Is it so cold there?
I don't know. Or is he just not going to sleep yet, really?
I don't know. Well, she doesn't know if she would pick her family or him.
Okay. I'm gonna think that she would pick him. She just seems that way.
Right. So they're going to go horseback riding without the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And we find out that he never even saw a horse in person until their second date. That's so funny.
That's wild. Tracy's like,
I
am a horseback rider.
I am a horse.
You are. You are. You told me where to go horseback ride. You showed me your trails.
I did. I showed you my trails.
You did. When I was watching this, I thought of you. Then I thought of your dad. It was a very cute moment.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so nice. Well, they were Western riding, which is very hard on the genitalia.
Why? That's no
Because you don't
saddle.
post. No, it's a saddle. It's the saddle with the horn in front,
Uh-huh.
and you just hold on for dear life, basically. English
Oh.
style, you're posting, so you're moving your body with the horse so that it doesn't hurt your hooge.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, cool.
Western, you just kind of like go with it.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Well, they have lunch
Hmm.
and they all get black coffee for lunch.
I know.
I'm like,
That was rough.
delicious.
Uh-huh.
So he uses a translator to tell him
Right.
he's like, listen, born a woman, man for 10 years. You know the rest.
Right.
It's like, whoa, super direct. Whoa.
I think
I don't think
that
they care.
I think her parents could be totally cool with it because I
think so,
really
too.
think that they like Gabe a lot.
I do too. And I also think that I don't know, is there something, this is a crazy thought.
What?
Is there something less threatening
I could see that.
about a trans man?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Interesting. But
Yes.
the way I like how he built it up and he was like, I don't want you to think less of me.
Right.
I have been keeping something because they're probably like, oh, he's a murderer.
Right. He just got out of prison. She actually bailed him out.
Right. And then it's like, ow, that's
he
fine.
can't go back to America because he's
Right.
wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, this is not what we were expecting.
Yes.
It's totally fine.
Yes.
All right. Talking about a couple that does not speak.
Debbie and Osama.
I love them more than anything.
I think that they kind of really like each other.
I don't know, man. So he said, he basically is like, oh yeah, you'll go back soon, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
And the way she speaks I get such a kick out of it. Her
Why?
cadence
Oh, yeah. Okay. I could see
is
that.
like, this is a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
She emerges out of her room with a
Oh,
peacock
she's so
fan.
fabulous. That's why I like her.
She makes me laugh. So she goes, this is like slapping me in the face with a different Usama.
Right.
I'm like, this woman.
That was
is-
perfect.
Thank you.
She's great.
He's like, well, I thought you would go back for your business. I'm
Right.
sorry, I misunderstood. And she goes, I wouldn't have came here if I knew you wanted me to go back.
Tracy, I feel like
Yeah.
I'm talking to Debbie.
Right? You
Yeah.
are. It's me.
Lost in the sauce.
It's me, Debbie. And
She's
he was
not
like,
buying what he's selling.
okay. And I'll tell you why, because she has a point.
Why?
Because he told her in the last episode, he didn't tell her because he didn't want her. He didn't think she would come if he told her the truth.
Yep. And he
Now
shouldn't
he's
have
saying-
said that.
Now he's saying,
Uh-huh.
I didn't even know what I was saying.
Yeah, I misunderstood.
So he's going to prove that he loves her. They're going to rebuild their trust. So they go
Right.
to the beach.
This
And
was fun.
This is the next day. So the
Mhm.
beach is not nice.
The beach is not nice, but I like her because she makes everything seem like it's the best thing
Sure.
she's ever
they're
seen
at,
before.
They're at Manhattan Beach. They're at Coney Island.
They're at Coney Island. Uh-huh.
They're at Orchard Beach in the Bronx. And she wants to pet the camel. And then they go on a camel ride.
The way she screams,
The
she's
scre-
so
okay.
excited.
Sure. She's going to
Right.
spook the camel.
Yeah, she is gonna spook the camel. It's gonna go rogue.
So she is screaming like
Right.
a banshee. And he
Uh-huh.
said that her inner girl is inside of her.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what he's waiting for?
her inner girl to hop out?
He's like, listen, your grandma casing is great. I would like your inner girl.
So unzip that skin.
Yeah, it's like a Russian doll,
Uh,
nesting dolls.
Ooh, yes, Tracy.
He's like, I would like the girl version. Thank you.
Oh.
And she said it is, quote, the biggest fun I've ever had.
He likes the energy of her life.
He loves that about her. And he
Mhm.
said that basically he doesn't care what anyone thinks of them. He
Right.
just cares about her.
And he just wants to see them happy. When he's with her, it's tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision.
Okay, sure.
Well, he is a prize.
Yeah, this is I'm a little curious how this is gonna go. Also,
Yeah.
do you think that they've ever
done
done the stuff?
Maybe?
I don't know. I almost feel like, is he
Are they
waiting till
waiting?
marriage?
I don't know. But you know what I do know?
What?
She could definitely use a VO5 hot oil help.
Okay, she needs some hot oil. Uh-huh. She does. She needs that, like,
she can heat it up in a cup of hot water.
this
or
stuff,
something.
that Sir 100 that I happen to have right here.
She just needs to pick. Does she have curly hair or does she have straight hair? Because if you have straight hair, then you got to blow it out. And if you have curly hair, then do it.
I think she's leading into straight, but she doesn't blow it out.
Okay, well, we need to
Mhm.
talk to her about that.
Yeah.
Moving on to Jen and Rishi.
All right.
Jen, you are
Mhm.
the light of my life.
Uh-huh.
Her visa is up today, so she has to go to the United States.
Yeah, she's packing. It's her final day.
How long was she there? 2 episodes?
Yeah, she wasn't there for very long at all.
Do you think there's zero chemistry between them? Because I do.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I
So
do.
she was actually there for 30 days, and he said that he's heartbroken that she's leaving.
Mhm. He doesn't want to lose her.
So he does a formal proposal, and they have the weirdest makeout session.
Okay, right?
I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared.
And when they got engaged last time, did he propose? I don't know.
I think he sent her a ring, and then she like threw it out because she was mad at him or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yada. My favorite part about Jen is that
Yeah.
she's like, I really should have looked into this more, and it's like, it was right there. It was just read it.
Read the fine print.
It was. I think it was pretty bold.
Right. Read the bold print.
Who helped you get the visa? Ask them.
Well, that's what I want to know. Were you drunk? Did you not have your reading glasses
Did you
on?
apply for it online and like also buy like a lot of makeup from Sephora?
Right.
Were you on Ambien when you got your visa?
Who did this for you? Who did this to you?
Well, she is back.
Mhm.
She's Oklahoma.
She's back in Oklahoma.
No,
and-
she's Oklahoma. Get it? She's
No.
Homa. She's Homa.
She's Homa in Oklahoma. I hate
Yeah.
you. It took me
Thank
a
you.
minute to get it, but thank you so much.
So Tara picks her up with boots because it is not nice weather there.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? So she has like one I don't know, traditional Indian
and
outfit,
she has to wear
and
it all
she
the
has
time.
to wear it home.
Yep.
Shut up.
Yes.
You know your brother is gonna just make fun of you forever.
Her brother is like, I am checked out.
Oh, he's over it.
So she said that he cried when he saw her. I did not see that part.
He cried?
They must have edited that out.
Yeah, or she edited it in.
She said that so then Tara's like, do you remember when you used to have passionate lovemaking?
Where?
And she's like, well, we have no more lovemaking.
I told him I would wait. We have to wait.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's
Uh-huh.
definitely gonna work out. And then Tara asks about boners.
Right. It's like, okay, so did you guys cuddle? Like, did he get a hard on when you cuddled?
Yeah. She's like,
He's like, I think so.
Okay,
I
well.
think so. If you have to think so, the answer is no.
She's like, I think he was when he was crying.
Right. Every time he saw me, he just cried.
Mhm. So then you see in the background a big fluffy dog on the farm.
Where was I? I didn't see this dog.
Big fluffy dog.
Oh, like a sheepdog?
All right. Well, her brother, yes. And her brother LOLs when she shows the ring.
Oh my God. I know. Her brother, like, I hate him, but I also
Yeah.
laugh at him. Uh-huh.
So she tells the family that Rishi's family is looking for a wife for him. She's
You
like,
know you
"But
don't
he's
have
not-
to tell them that, right?
But he's not going to do it because he's scared of losing me. And her brother is like, LOL.
Right. He's like, yeah, sure. Like, and then she's like, well, we're gonna get an apartment together away
Yeah.
from the family. And
Yeah,
her mom's like, sure.
Her mom's like, sure, Jan.
Yeah.
That sounds real. I'm sure he's going to break his entire culture to live with you in an apartment with no towels.
Right. Uh-huh. No blankets, no towels, nothing.
There's no textiles at all.
Oh, Tracey.
Yeah. So that's good.
This is good.
This was fun. I really
This
enjoyed
was,
it.
and also I think this was an episode where everyone was on it. I don't think we were missing any couples.
Well, that's good. Welcome
Yeah.
back to me. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for listening to us today. Make sure
Mhm.
you're following the podcast at Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok. Noelle is at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You could follow the podcast at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. We've been posting great clips by our friend Nick Monroy. Follow him at Nick the Nay on Instagram.
Mhm.
You could
Mhm.
follow, did I say about me? Yeah, Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
I don't know. Did you?
I didn't. TraceyCarnazzo.com. I have a ton of upcoming tour dates, including Dates with Hannah Berner, Dates with Adrienne Appalucci.
Hell yeah.
So go check that out. TraceyCarnazzo.com. That's where you could find everything podcast related, including the Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on any platform you listen to us on. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. We almost every week, not this week, but almost every week we post a video of our podcast. So make sure you go over there and subscribe, because we usually also post it a little bit before we post the audio. So
Yes.
go do that. And that's it. We'll see you next week. Okay. Is that okay?
I think that's okay.
Okay. Goodbye forever.
Bye forever.